So yeah, man, I'm back. I'm gonna start off like I just be starting it off. Welcome everybody. I hope everybody's well. Uh, Appreciate it. Anyone who's coming through while I'm live, and anyone who comes through later. Your view is very important to me. Thank you very kindly for taking a moment to check out your nigga. Oh, check out your guy, Flay. But the title of this is, do we purposely give other black people passes, or excuse them? We look the other way when they do things that might appear dysfunctional, self-defeating, self-destructive, negative, just for the mere fact that we like them, that we admire them, that we look up to them, that we enjoy their friendship, or we want to make sure that we stay in their good graces. I say this because I saw a video, right? I was on YouTube, I was scrolling down to YouTube, uh, fuck YouTube, uh, and and YouTube knows why, you know, but that's another topic. So I'm scrolling down to YouTube, I come across this video. Now I don't know whether you all know this particular influencer. She's a heavy set lady, and I guess some people get out. I don't know whether to in my mind it's kind of like a perversion, but I mean I guess it's somebody kink or maybe someone's interest. This lady gets on camera and she eats. She eats I mean, eats good. The place she eats on there, everybody got their niche. Charles and Miss Netta got their niche, but this lady's niche is eating food, and she has a husband, and I guess her and her husband eat good together. So what had happened was is that a fan of hers, he did a TikTok. He wrote, he spoke. He said, well, I admire your work. I'm a traveling nurse. Uh, you know, I once was obese and I had bypass surgery. The food you eat looks good, but I just want to just give. And he understood it was unsolicited advice. He wanted to say, please be conscious about your health in my field. Blah blah blah. The lady, if you know this creator, this influencer, this content creator, um, you'll know that she is probably eating herself to death, or eating herself to a firm case of diabetes, high blood pressure, what have you. So, this gentleman, he put out his well, I think they call it stitched, where he is stitched. I guess his how do I like to think his intentions are good. Don't nobody. People could just sit there and watch her eat herself to death. You know what I mean? I mean, internet money is good. Internet money, real good. Uh, but man, and I mean, if you like to eat food, and I guess if you really ain't got no job to necessarily go to, all you gotta do is sit in front of a camera and eat food and talk. But this man, he had this traveling nurse, this male nurse, he truly and sincerely was trying to help this woman, or give this woman sound advice. But uh, her fans, and such, I guess they came back at him, or lashed back at him. And he came back and he apologized. He said, "Oh, girl, they blocked him," and of course, when folks get criticism, they block or whatever. But to fast forward to the part I'm talking about, if some people was like, okay, we understand what we talking about, and he right. But then you would have some people that would come on and they say how dare, they're making justifications. It's other way, people that skinny, they eat unhealthy and they have high blood pressure, they have diabetes. You are rationalizing, man, and you not even her. You are slim. Then you gonna put it. She put on another one. I guess when people eat on the internet, that's a popular thing. So she put on a slimmer eater. Um, Damn, my battery about to go low. So it's like, and then there's other people in the thing, and they got they telling the truth. The man, a nurse, but then you got this other one, the woman that I'm talking about. Well, let me finish talking about saying the thing she was saying. She was telling, she breaking down with, I guess, what scant knowledge uh she knows about biology. I don't think she's a traveling nurse, this woman that was on here. I think she's more of a just someone who has something to say. But she came when they're talking about, I, it, pretty much trying to shade my guy, talking about is unethical or something, just how, just for the mere fact that she didn't want her friend. I mean, not it may not she may not even know this influencer, this internet person, just because she didn't want her favorite, uh well, I shouldn't say her favorite, but one of her favorite influencers seemingly embarrassed or talked down upon. She willing to justify this woman eating unhealthy. And then in one tone, she recognized that the woman eating unhealthy, but then she want to, what do they call it? Deflect. She deflects to say, well, it's skinny folks that eat unhealthy too, and you ain't saying nothing about the skinny folks. Uh, so it's like, well, okay. I thought about that. I said, well, damn, it's pretty much obvious that this woman is. I mean, if she want to eat in front of the camera, fine, but okay, you just can't be. But that's her life. I guess she can be there and just do it like that if she want to. But Velvet, what's happening? It's not worth my life. It's sure, you know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, you just be. But then again, I guess some influencers have passed away in the name of a content creation, or just in the name of the after effects of being a content creator. But I said, well, shoot, people see that this woman, and I mean, I see it. They see that this woman, I mean, yeah, it's success. Especially you see, and the thing about it, the social media shit picks winners and losers. Like, if you want to talk about real shit, like I spoke in the video before I had to end it when I was talking to my mom. Um, how the new I found out the news today that when Biden, as soon as Biden got in, he put a mandate out again to, he told the social media sites, y'all need to do a better job in reining in those folks who talk about the well, the election political shit, and also the coronavirus. That's during the time period they were talking about the disinformation and the misinformation shit, where they were trying to attempt to tell us that we need to be quiet, but then it comes out uh in what was it 20, pretty much all through those years after 2021, that on up to 2023, even on up to 2024, that in most cases we were correct about the things we were saying, because not because that we tried to make up some shit. It's just the fact that the way that the science worked. They were telling us to follow the science, but there was a beef within the scientific community. But I'm getting off topic. Can't enjoy the money if you're paying doctor bills, fighting for your life. But not well. You let me go back to her though. She had a response video, and this is just, and I mean, it's like, and I don't want to seem like I'm hating, but I mean, maybe I might be a tinge green with it. But she came on there talking about, oh, you want the six pack? Give me 250 racks. She said, I need 250,000. Just on some demand type shit. I'm like, y'all want me to get this six pack? I need $250,000. Y'all got something to say? Uh, Even to but somebody send a message to the block people. I blocked y'all because y'all talking about my way, and I don't want the money I don't want the money from a bunch of people. I want it from one person. Uh, and it's a six pack. I go eight pack. But if y'all want an eight pack, take extra work. I'm gonna need an extra $100,000. They never, well, it's like, I know, short for y'all just be, they look like you ain't got no sign of a job. Don't look like you like you moved from table to couch to bed. Uh, so I know it don't particularly like you working. So it's like this TikTok money, TikTok pay good, and TikTok, uh, uh, since it's not the Zuckerberg algorithm or the Google algorithm, um, it tends to allow a more freer flowing conversation. It also allows where people that might have the same interest as you that go along, to find your content online. Therefore, you'll be able to accumulate more followers, and with the accumulation of more followers, you accumulate more influence. And when you accumulate more influence, you accumulate more interest. And when you accumulate more interest, you attract investors, you attract advertisers. So this woman, I mean, I'm sure that there probably people, there's probably every restaurant in her 20, 30 mile vicinity probably setting up plates. And I'm sure that whatever cash apps or cash money go to her like that, this shit pay good. Y'all, people look at me doing this shit, and I mean, I'm just stumbling my way through this shit. I'm just figuring this shit out. I've been on here all these years. Why not come on here in the name of content creation and try to give some money? But this gal getting money, um, but it's to the detriment of her health. It's to the detriment of her husband. Her husband, I don't ever see her husband on camera, but I'm sure her husband uh got him a nice round belly, probably, and surely is not on the way to Olympic triathlete status. I'm sure his health is going in the can as well. Got to start somewhere. You sure right. And I mean, and here I am talking. I mean, I got to work out, but blah blah blah. But we don't stick to the topic here. Uh, we make excuse. It seems as if, and this is not in any form of trying to play identity politics, or try to look good for Mr. Charlie, Mr. Wang, or Mr. Rodriguez, or Mr. Kowalski. This is just in the name of just looking, man. Uh, you know, we talk about black folks. We got to do better. Black folks, we need to come together. But it's like we have this this platform, this internet platform, and in my mind and from my experience and from my observation, it seems as if these platforms promote ignorance. I mean, they pick winners and losers. Like I was saying, earlier, I said I used to come on here talking when I come on here talking about the shit I talk about. Like if I talk about the politics right now, if I say something about Biden, because I've said straight flat out, and I'm not a Republican by no means, because I don't believe in. I said I want the Democratic Party to fail. I've talked extremely badly about the Democratic Party since I guess the second term of Obama. And I guess I had a very strong site, black site, when they was talking about the Russian bots. And they said they were coming through black sites. I had a strong black site. So it's like I say this to say, so I don't want to get off into that shit, but I say this to say that it's people that have platforms that are booming with tens, thousands, 100,000 folks and shit. And it's like, well, these people ain't necessarily. I get maybe they might be more entertaining, maybe they may be more charismatic, maybe more captivating. But it's like, well, damn, I'm not a dummy. And then it's like, well, you know, my sister Velvet in here, but a lot of times I do my lives and don't nobody be on them. But I guess maybe I'm born, but don't nobody come on here and tell me I'm born. Don't nobody come on here and tell me I can't understand what you're saying, Flay. But I'm getting off the topic. Do we give each other passes? Do we give other black folks passes for the bullshit that they do? Cause we like them. Somebody else I thought about, and this is just because y'all know if anybody comes on and watch my content, thank you very much if you do. I talked about Fannie Willis. Uh, when Fannie Willis was going through a situation, and it's like, well, I'm saying, well, shoot, this is a woman that is prosecuting a former president. Um, from the perspective, especially since she was sister girl. Uh, your shit's supposed to be extra clean. Uh, it wasn't so much in my mind, and y'all folks that went too beyond. It wasn't so much in my mind that she was messing with dude. It's the fact that she had put herself in the position to be checked on messing with dude. I mean, if this is so important to you, I mean, and not only mention that, you just on a side note, the Young Thug trial, that's another one of her big things, because a lot in my mind, I think the woman's on a quest for power, and that's fair. And she's been doing good doing it. She prosecutor, whatever. You prosecute the president of the United States. But it's like, okay, you get caught up messing with them. I don't know why they worried about a person. This the black folk. These the sisters, and then also not necessarily just the sisters. Some of these huckabucka boot licking, shuffling, tap dancing ass Democrat niggas, males. You know, that I guess. Some of them had a lust for Fanny. I guess they found Fanny sexy, like a shout out to Plies or whatever. But uh, they saying, well, she can know how to get her groove on. Blam. Never mind, dude is her subordinate. Never mind that all the other prosecutors that she put on the case, he's getting paid the most, significantly more than the others. Never mind the fact that, okay, you've been put over this war chest in order to prosecute a president, and you paying this person who hasn't even done, I guess, a trial of that nature, this amount of money, an expert's pence. So they put this in front of a black judge. Fanny bring her daddy in there. All the time, ain't nobody saying, the people. I understand, just folks. I still really don't understand, because I always ask people, what detriment y'all may not have liked Mean Master Trump, but what necessarily detrimental happened to you as a black person during this tenure? But I say, she paying, and her and dude taking vacations. I say, well, you know, now it's like, okay, the judge is a black male. She brings her father in. She done went before the church and said that they messing with me. I ain't done nothing wrong. So now the judge gives a ruling, and I want you, and mind you, now it's the black people, black, a lot, the majority. I was seeing black women, even though some black women that were seeing what I was seeing. They were standing up for Fanny, saying, whoop-de-whoop, they just trying to do her. It's just the Republicans, they racist. These was personal choices and decisions that she made. And, she had to know the repercussions of them, because otherwise she wouldn't have tried to be covert with them. So it's like, okay, now what it is, we're looking at this dynamic. You got this black woman, she's in a powerful position. She's attempting to do something that's historic. Prosecute a former president. They're gonna look for whatever dirt they can find on whomever, so they find dirt. Well, perceivably dirt. So now you bring your father in. Daddy don't never be at home. I don't know where. Maybe her mother passed. I don't know. I'm sure that you would think her mother would pop up, but I guess her mother's passed. But her father has to pop up and say, well, back in the day, the black folks, we used to keep the money at that. Man, fuck out of here. The niggas kept money at the house because the banks, they didn't trust banks. It ain't got nothing to do with her messing with dude. It ain't had nothing to do with her messing with dude. So now you got the judge up here. He got to give a ruling. He gives her a bargain. I don't know if I want to say a devil's bargain, He gives her the choice. He say either you step down or you fire him. So what that gives you, that I mean, it's a specific situation, but on a more generalized frame, you look at it, well, uh, now the black woman, I guess you didn't love him. You didn't love that divorcee enough to, say, I don't, how dare y'all disrespect me? I quit. I'm going to be with my lover. This nigga got the divorcee nigga. He got to tuck tail and go back to the lakes and the rivers. I keep on saying there. Come on here. He got to go back to the lakes and the rivers that he used to. He ain't used to making no 70,000. Nigga making 70,000 a month. Was that how much he was making? But here we are. Yeah. Even on past that, even after the judge ruled, I saw an article where they were talking to the people that was in the church. Oh, the judge shouldn't have brought up the church. Never mind. This woman got in front of y'all and lied to y'all and said that they messing with me because I'm messing with Trump. Just on that sanctimonious shit. Just that Billy Graham shit. Father, forgive me for I have sinned. But it wasn't like she was accepting anything about a sin. You knew what they was. She knew what they was coming for at her for. Why even go to the church? Why call your daddy in the court for that shit? To say the little pilly shit he said, like it was actually helping anything. She said, "See you later." She sure did. She dropped that nigga like bad dope. I mean, and it's fair, but you got to think of the dynamics of it. We always say there's a battle of the sexes. Man and the black male and the black female don't get along. Fanny and Dude got along, but at the end of the day, the judge was a proxy for Massa. Massa say, Massa says that buck and that mammy can't be fornicating and calivating and gallivanting. Why they trying to prosecute a grand wizard? Trying to prosecute King Cracker, and meanwhile you paying tiddlywinks on the boat, going on cruises and dropping nigga double racks like you Scrooge, like you I can't say I ain't Scrooge McDuck, they ain't had no woman, dude. But like you thirsting, like you Thurston Howell the third's wife or something. But that's just another situation where okay, well, hell, uh, we just, and I'm sure that, and I really, because I've been on here for longer than what I anticipated. I need to do better, and I want to make sure when I come on here, I get to the point and not get so deviated like I intended, like I'm sure I got deviated tonight. I'm sure there's other instances, and if I think long enough, but I don't want to take the time and space thinking. Just prominent situations and circumstances where you know y'all know a nigga dead wrong. You just like them. You just a fan of them. They dead wrong for whatever they doing. You know, and I guess you could go even back to just to the R. Kellys of this world. R. Kelly, he put himself in a situation where even if he's innocent, the optics is bad, my nigga. You the nigga that used to go to McDonald's to pick up the young girls. So we not supposed to believe that you what they got you up for, whatever they got you up for. Yeah, he guilty. He did it. He dumb enough to get himself called back up in court just off a documentary. But we had the folks. And I mean, in my from my perspective, I said, shit, I ain't gonna stop playing the nigga music. The art ain't got nothing to do with the man. Oh, you promote pedophilia, you listening to the music. No, I ain't say nothing about I support that shit, whatever the fuck he did. I said I still like I can't even think of damn. Fuck it. My body's calling for me. No, 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 not the, when a woman's fed up, that's my shit. And then the Ozzy Brothers songs he was doing. But I didn't give him a pass for the bullshit he was caught up in, just cause I still listen to the music. But a lot of time, you know, uh, it seems as if we got to come on. I mean, and then the thing about it is, if we gonna come on and defend niggas for doing dumb shit, especially in the general public's eye, don't just pull out, oh, they being racist. Find something else to attack because they expect that shit. And when they hear that shit, their eyes glaze over. I'm not saying that whatever might have happened may or may not have been racist, but golly, don't be a one trick pony. If you're going to justify uh, inaccountability, foolishness, um, irresponsibility, uh, just reckless and wanton, violent ignorance, just whatever, you know. So with that being said, my sister Velvet in the house, I sure appreciate you fucking with me. Looking for love. Damn, what? That's an R. Kelly song. I can't even think of what that one. He got so many. Then you got to think about the songs he wrote for other people. You are not. I am here with you. I gotta look it up. Looking for love. I know I was about to say stepping in the name of love, but I wanted to put out a ballot. Uh, so yeah, I just had that question, and I mean I guess I could elaborate it, but not right now. At another time, I need to have me something to eat because I got some shit to do in the morning. Do we make excuses? Do we give passes? Do we look the other way just for the mere fact that we favor? And I mean, it ain't got to be no celebrity. They just think about your own personal surroundings. I mean, I guess that's a natural thing to do. You know, uh, please forgive such and such, cousin such and such. He just dumb and stupid. He gonna do something stupid every now and then, but he mean well. Peace and love, Sister Velvet. Yeah, I appreciate you for coming in, tapping in. I don't know whether my shit popping on Facebook or whatever. I'm stuck on. I'm looking at whatever comments. I guess these YouTube comments. I got it running to Facebook on my Facebook fan page and on my personal Facebook page. My shit is so fucking shadow banned. Like I said, I found it's something that I always suspected, but to hear it confirmed that that when Biden got in, because my account was getting hit so hard when Biden got in. My account was getting so hard during the midterm elections. I mean, I was getting like 90 days account Facebook jail shits and like that. I'm like, well, damn. I ain't even say nothing. I called myself a nigga. I was getting Facebook jail for saying nigga. I'm looking at everybody else saying nigga, typing it clean. I try to censor it. They give me 60 days. You can't go live. You can't post. But and then it comes out that this motherfucking Con Master Biden, the same Con Master Biden that say I signed the bill to get rid of TikTok. All they want to do, and this is something else people don't understand. They ain't really talking about. I don't like TikTok. I get sick of TikTok challenges. Man, they ain't gonna stop at TikTok. Any website, it might be a website you like. They trying to pass that bill beyond some TikTok shit. But once again, that's what happens when you look to your government to protect you. Your government tells you we're going to do this to protect your data. Meanwhile, every 2 or 3 every 6 to 8 months they talk about there's been a data breach somewhere where somebody hacked something and took data. Watch your data, watch your social security, watch your credit report. But yeah, Val, once again, thank you, sister. I just want to say peace and love to everybody once again. Yeah, freedom of speech, man. I mean, that's all a nigga want, man. I ain't yelling fire in a crowded theater. Ain't that the standard? You can say whatever you want as long as you ain't yelling fire in a crowded theater. Peace and love, Mom. For the third, I keep on saying peace and blessings. Thank you for tapping in, sisters. Thank you, everybody who come in later on. Hope y'all feel what I'm talking about. Criticize me. Say what I did good, say what I did bad. It don't matter. I soak it up for the game it is. Most definitely, sisters. Those definitely. Same to you. Nigga nation or nothing.